keto, so there is at least an ounce of respect going towards that, you know, saying, all right, we don't want to let Omega play the keto. We know they like to run that. Let's get rid of it. Mark Cutie coming in with this Benedetta. Definitely a very different composition than what we have been seeing recently, Xayah.
I definitely agree with that. Ooh, but wow. Actually, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of definitely newer, less popular hero picks, but it makes sense.
Phoveus? Phoveus will be good against that Benedetta and the Chow.
Yeah.
I just don't know how well it's gonna do against the Karina. You know?
Right.
But then again, but you have Jawhead to deal with Karina. Karina needs to get close, and Jawhead will be there.
No one can resist a punch.
They're gonna go for this Bane instead, though. Again, maybe not a horrible, you know, that ultimate with the Bane. Maybe they'll do something. Area 77 coming in with what we just saw earlier, the Fanny with Petrify.
Actually, we'll see.
It's gonna be Fanny Petrify, just like we saw earlier.
No. I feel like on the team of Exodius 9, there isn't going to be that much counters or CC to catch that Fanny, as well as the Karina. I know that Karina goes easily. Oh, same with the Benedetta. So I feel like we'll see. I definitely do think that this will definitely be another fast game. Unfortunately.
We'll see how things go for the second game of the final series of the night, Xayah. I'm excited. I'm sad, but I'm happy to maybe see it end here.
Sad? Damn, you really love Mobile Legends that much.
I do like Mobile Legends, yeah.
Oh god. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I host a league for it, you know?
Okay, yeah, it's true.
You think I would do something like this for something that I hate? I just enjoy being competitive. It's a sport, you know. It's like someone who watches football a bunch.
That is true.
If you don't, maybe we have the wrong caster here.
Okay, I do enjoy Mobile Legends. I think
You've
for
been
that.
playing it for like 5 years, haven't you?
Realistically, I think 4 years, coming up 4 years, but it's been on and off. But, ooh, see, with the easy escape. See, I feel like they have all easy escapes, and they don't. Exodus 9 does not have any or that much CC for that on Brotherhood. Not Brotherhood.
Exodus 9 seems to always have trouble finishing. Like, they get so close to getting a kill somewhere.
Right.
And they just can't finish it for some reason. Like, it just seems to constantly be an issue, the follow-up, you know?
Just like last game, there would be kills on Roger would be so close to landing kills, but like not quite.
Yeah, definitely having trouble. Yeho under this tower trying to dive onto Daddy. Is he going to get the kill here? He does, but he's taking the tower shots, getting low. That is going to be a kill onto Yeho, though, which I feel like is a decent trade. The rest of Exodus 9 in the spot lane, ganking on Mitsuke, and they do get that kill. It goes to Syndicate, running on this Granger. Finally, we start to see a little something happening with Exodus 9 against Area 77.
Right. So while Exodus 9 is taking care of bot lane, you see Area 77 taking care of top lane instead.
Yeah, nice trade, and that's what they need to be doing though. I mean, both sides. Mitsuke gets a kill on Esmeralda though. Esmeralda needs to stop dying so much early on. Like, this is the third. Every time we've seen them play Esmeralda, she gets a couple kills and a couple deaths in the early game, and that's not what you want to happen to Esmeralda. She needs to get a few items in.
Maybe, okay, so Esmeralda is a good pick. It's just like maybe they're just not the team that should be playing Esmeralda.
Yeah, maybe they're just forcing it.
Yeah, maybe. Just because it's open.
Blue team hero has been slain.
I feel like Area 77 is just like messing around right now. Mark Cutie is going to get taken out here. Syndicate gets a kill. A nice throw coming in from Omega. They are going to get the pick on Yato here. Finally getting a few kills. Syndicate sitting at 3 and 0. It's a good spot for him, honestly. Granger, I mean, he's going to start doing some nice damage. Maybe X9 has a chance here. Maybe Area 77 shouldn't have taken a chance of trolling.
Has slain the turtle.
That was such an easy steal for Turtle on
Red
E.
team stole Turtle there?
Yes, and it was just E with her second kill, which I'm highly disappointed with that.
Yeah, he didn't have the retribution. And then Yato picks off Lucius. You know, every time I start to give X9 some compliments, something like the turtle steal happens.
Like, very little, like, small, like, mistakes, but, like, that adds up. And that was very disappointing to see that steal. Like,
Just
Eve
walked
wasn't
up
actually,
and
yeah, second skill, and then, like, let it, like, continue running, and then, bam.
just walked up and took it like there wasn't an issue at all.
Exactly. So it's like,
Blue team
okay.
hero has been
Interesting.
slain.
Bro, Esmeralda not doing amazing against this Fanny in the bot lane, having some major problems. Luckily, Omega comes in to try to help out, Daddy. But the rest of Area 7 is here. They're going to cut this wave and try to move on to this EXP lane. A nice arrow landing on from Lucius, though, but not following up as Syndicate starts to move on to this mid-tier 3 tower, Xayah.
Well, I'm happy that this match is going a lot easier, or a lot better, I mean, for Exodus 9.
Blue team hero has
Definitely
been
going a little
slain.
bit better, but right to say that Syndicate goes down. Where's the rest of his team? Like, Esmeralda, a little too late to rotate up. Once you see him getting engaged, you should have started moving up.
Well, things like, okay, Esmeralda against a Fanny. Fanny has so much mobility, so it's obviously Esmeralda is going to be approaching that team fight a little too
A little too late, yeah.
Yeah, a little too late.
I don't know, like, Area 77, like I've mentioned many times, it seems like their teammates are always there at the right times.
Right.
You know? And when we look at Exodus 9, they're constantly getting picked off, and the rest of the team just isn't there or isn't making a play. And we just saw Syndicate get picked off, and nobody was there to help him.
And then now you see Exodus 9 just react small pickoffs, or single pickoffs.
Yep.
And there's a lot for them to learn.
Oh, a big kick on the Syndicate from that Yato. Gets the kill as Yeho secures the turtle. Lucius trying to do something. Mitsuke under the tower, hitting those cables, able to get the kill onto Lucius and walk away like it was nothing. Willwood manipulation is up. Destiny caught under it. The ultimate does come in from Daddy to help delay them, but they don't mind. They're coming in. Marquis gets the kill, but he may get taken out. No, he's going to escape with just a sliver of health as the rest of the team comes in and cleans up. Daddy does get a kill, but they lose 3 members on the side of Exodus 9.
Ooh. Yep. I mean, this game is going a little lower than, but definitely under the wraps for Area 77.
Yeah, definitely having a few issues here. We had a little bit of lag spike for a second also. It's alright, you guys aren't missing too much. We should be back in just a minute. But yeah, I mean, they are definitely doing better than last game.
Right.
I can say that much.
Yeah, that's the only positive thing that's coming out of this game.
Blue team hero has been slain.
I need to change my bitrate real fast.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, it's still kind of lagging.
Yeah, no, I'm
Red
changing
team
it
turret
now.
has been destroyed.
We've been on for a while. It's late in the eve. Down goes another member of Exodus 9. Area 77 closing in onto this tier 2 bot lane tower. I mean, Syndicate was like their only hope for a minute there. He was sitting at 3-0. and then that
Right.
one pickoff just made such a huge difference. I'm wondering what they're going for this Bane build. They are going for physical damage, but it still doesn't matter. Syndicate caught in that position, taken out, make that another kill onto Lucius. Real world manipulation is up on Destiny. She comes back with that starfall, but maybe she shouldn't have. She's taken out by AO, makes a double kill, make it a triple. Are we gonna make it a quad? No, Daddy there to help save the day. A nice triple kill coming from Daddy.
That was a good turnaround. Definitely surprised me with that trip. Maybe if Team Area 77 is trolling, that's probably going to get them more focused in the game, in the fight throw.
Yeah, might help just a little bit. I mean, we do know Bane does have some amazing endgame. And a nice pick on to Mitsuke. Exodus 9 finally starting to come back just a little bit.
Right, so I believe that Fanny was trolling there, and I don't think Fanny was actually going to. I don't think Fanny actually thought Fanny was going to go down there, but...
I don't think Fanny thought Fanny was going to go down there. But again, I mean, the Fanny pick was definitely a little bit of a troll pick here. Exodus 9 starting to come back. Even if they win this, which of course we would love to see, but I don't think they can beat Area 77 with full power, you know?
Right.
Really just going full. I mean, because right now they're running some really different compositions that they would never run against someone else, and they're still winning.
Right.
Daddy may be the only hope here. Sitting at 5-3. We do have an engage in the bottom here, though. Syndicate gets a kill onto Yale, finally. Mark Cutie, though, doesn't want to give up. He's able to dash out. He's got a sliver of health. He gets away with just a sliver as Omega gets the kill on to the rest. In comes Destiny with that starfall, but Yato is able to just flicker out. He's chasing down Mitsuke. Daddy gets that kill. It's an unstoppable one at that. Yato is going to need to go back to base. I think they may take this opportunity to try to take Lord here, Xayah.
I mean, I think they won't. Area 77 does have that is their opportunity to turn around the game. And,
yeah, I think they can get this uncontested.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then they can also probably push another tower after that. I don't know. We'll see.
Blue team has
See
slain
how it
the Lord.
goes. They've gotten the Lord. They need, you know. I think right now try to get at least 2 towers out of this. Try to get at least something. A nice flicker from Daddy escaping Yato's kick on that Chow. That would have been bad if he got kicked back into all 5 of his members.
Right.
Maybe secure this blue buff. Get a push off of this. Even out the playing field a little bit.
Right. So what I noticed is that, like, Exodus 9, yes, whenever they are engaging in team fights, I always see Bane, Daddy Bane.
Daddy Bane.
Daddy on Bane. Daddy on Bane, who always arrives fight later, which is, like, fine, because he always does clean up well, especially with that triple earlier, but maybe it's time for them to wait until Bane
Red team turret has been
is actually a part of
destroyed.
the team fight for them to actually engage. I don't know, because, yeah, Bane is actually their only last hope right now.
Yeah, he's the one definitely carrying at the moment.
Red
Mark
team
TV
turret
hits that
has been
petrify, stops him
destroyed.
this time. He's able to get the kill along with the Lord. But luckily, the rest of Exodus 9 is able to at least take 2 towers out of this mid lane. Looks like they're going to rotate over onto Mark Cutie and see if they can get this kill. Omega coming from the back. He has locked on with that ejector, and he's not able to get that throw, though. Arrow coming in, misses Mark Cutie as the rest of the Exodus 9 reverts back to clear up some of these waves. They did get a bit of a push. Maybe it can make a difference. They are starting to have a bit more of an advantage in these late games. They've made the gold exactly even.
Right. So they're actually doing a way better this game. Like honestly, if you were to compare Exodus 9's gameplay from, like, previous game to this game, it's like completely 2 different teams. Yes, still similar game styles, but, like, how they're playing now is a lot different than last game.
Yeah, I feel like every game they're definitely getting a little bit better. They're showing off. They're doing a little bit better, a little bit more. They're definitely learning. So I think a couple more days, couple more games against some other teams, and also they've only gone against top teams so far. They went up against Team Sexy, Brotherhood, and Area 77. That's their first 3 games of the season. So no other team has. Plenty of other teams have been getting swept by these teams also. So can't put them down too much. If they can catch a win this game, that speaks, and it's huge. It's huge.
Right.
It's a good play for them. Even though Area 77's trolling a little bit, they're still they're still possibly maybe get a win.
Well, seeing how like, oops, excuse me. I don't know if that was me.
Looks like Excited dropped the mic.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Lord is up. Area 77 does have position on it. Exodus 9 may want to try to push this here and see if they can contest it. Looks like it was a bit more of a bait. A nice throw coming in from Omega on Yatogami, but he's not able to get him far enough back to the rest of the team. Arrows coming in, does land onto a member, but Yato gets the knockup. Yeho taking a little bit of damage, forced to revert back, maybe go back to base, or at least take some creep camps so that you can get a little bit of health back.
Okay, so you see, well, there's a fight coming up at top lane. You see, Exodus 9 is just, I feel like they're just reacting at this point.
Yeah, I mean, when you're this far, when you're behind like this, though.
Yeah, you're kind of forced to.
Yeah, just kind of defend. You know, in the early game, you definitely want to try to trade objectives. Don't just chase them around. Don't get there after they take your tower, you know?
Right.
But right now, you know, unless you're going to try to contest the Lord, then yeah, just try not to let them take any more towers, you know?
Right.
There's not a whole lot they can do here, I feel like. Though the gold is, I mean, I felt like if there was a Lord that they could contest, that would have been the one. They definitely weren't too far behind in gold. Actually, they are falling behind once again, so. It's definitely a tough spot, but we do have a fight here coming in. Yato may get picked off here. They lose that flicker to just get away. Lucius gets the kill on the Gauss Cutie as Mitsusuke comes to try to help. Oh, a beautiful arrow running into Yato and forces that immortality. I don't even think he saw that coming through both walls.
No, definitely not.
Oh man, they get so close to getting Mitsuke. They're just a little too fast with those cables.
Like I said, they don't have like any counters for Fanny, so it's like, okay, yeah, there are CC with Selena and also Jawhead, but you have to time it right.
Yeah, you definitely have to time it right. Alright, Cutie having a little bit of trouble here. She gets the petrified on the Syndicate, and an arrow comes in, but Syndicate gets the kill. But there is a Lord crashing down on top as the rest of the members of X9 try to come up to defend. They want to try. Lose nothing here. That's the goal. Don't lose any towers, and it looks like they may just be able to do that and prolong this for another Lord. Yato feeling the ground. Will manipulation is up. The two members are caught in it. Destiny trying to go in to stop it, but he's just not able to. Will he get away? No. Yeho gets the kill as the rest of the members try to defend, but Yato gets a nice kick onto Daddy. Daddy tries to flicker out, but it's just not clicking up. Gauss does get the kill, but Mega able to secure the kill back onto Yato. It's a 2-for-2 trade. X9 starting to even out in some of these team fights, Xayah. No, never
Definitely
mind.
not a good trade. Nope, not an even trade.
Good throw from Omega. Immortality is popped. Yeho trying to get away here. Just a little bit farther, and oh man. Rough day for X9, but they are trying. I mean, I feel like after going up against the Brotherhood, you're having a 2-0 sweep, you know? You're tilted a little bit, you're upset, and then you got to jump into this, and then you lose 7.5 minutes. I mean, just to be able to keep your composure and keep playing. Aether Explicit lost one game one time and just forfeited.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
They were so tilted that they just forfeited. So, I mean, the fact that they're staying and they're playing also speaks a little bit. Just try to, just hang in there.
Right. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job. They've dragged the game out pretty well. And that's probably because of maybe Area 77 trolling. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you have Yato on tank right now. You have Gauss Cutie running mage. You have a Fanny off lane. Definitely just messing around a little bit right now. But I think honestly, all of these players, like you, I mean, all of them can have huge hero pools on Area 77. So this isn't just like, just because Yato's on tank doesn't mean it's a bad tank. You know, I mean, look at him. He's landing those kicks. He's doing a wonderful job.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Omega trying to get the conceal play. He's not able to get the throw though. GOSU maybe going down here. She pops that winner Truncheon on, but Omega is going to be able to get the kill. Destiny coming with that Starfall. But while that's happening, Lucian is on the side getting taken out by the rest of Area 77. All the members now crashing on Omega, and the immortality does pop. Syndicate on his own trying to run away. Mitsuke on his trail, but he doesn't. He decides to revert back, go for Omega. Omega's going to be taken down. It's 3 members of Exodus 9 down, as in the top, Destiny is 1v1ing against Yale, but also not able to get the kill.
Yeah, like you said earlier today, the problem that Exodus 9 has is they're always, Area 77 is always getting away with only 1 or 2 HP. They can't secure those kills.
They got to be able to finish. They got to be able to, like, because especially something like that, like you pulled Esmeralda out of this fight.
Right.
You didn't even get the kill. She would have been more useful down there where the other 3 members of Area 77 were.
Right.
Either, like, if you're going to go and chase somebody, you better get that kill. Because if you don't, you just wasted so much time.
But not only at that fight where Esmeralda was not a part of, I feel like that engagement from, I think, Jawhead and Selena, probably not the best, definitely not the best gameplay.
Yeah, or just take it and the rest of the team back off, you know? Every time your tank engages doesn't mean your whole team has to.
Right, right. Exactly.
And now the slaughter begins. The Lord coming down on this. Oh, there's not even an inhibitor left. I completely forgot. The rest of the team in the mid. Daddy trying to do something. Can he be their salvation? Can he make this go? One more Lord. We're at 19 minutes and a half, and members of Exodus 9 are falling down. Lord is at the base, 50%. Yato does get taken down. Noah's immortality is back. Daddy all alone with Lucius. Real world manipulation is up, and the Nexus goes down for a 2-0 sweep for the last series of the night.
Okay, so how do we go from the most shortest match, the most fastest match of the season, like, okay, late game?
Yato on tank, Fanny off lane. That's how I think, but
Right.
But that is it. Area 77 takes the 2-0 sweep, gets 3 points off of that, as Exodus 9 still sits with 0 wins